Green Technology Curriculum Development Project involved quite a number of partners. We had private industry, higher education, as well as K through 12 schools within our region. The project actually had three main components. The college faculty participate in this grant in that they upgraded their curriculum to include the most up-to-date topics, including solar panels, both thermal and photovoltaic, alternative fuels for diesel engines, super hybrid electric motors for cars, smart buildings, and they all upgraded their curriculum to be taught year after year to their existing college classes. Another component of the project was a high school technical training program where high school students in the region would have the opportunity to come to the college campus in the afternoons to complete a 14-credit college certificate, giving them the basic skill sets that they need to go to work in the alternative or renewable energy fields. The third component of the project was a spin-off of the high school component, except this offered to adults in the evenings, particularly aimed at dislocated workers in the region so that they could upgrade their technical skills to again work in the alternative and renewable energy fields. Personally, the most rewarding aspect of this project was definitely the high school kids. We targeted the middle 60% kids in the high schools, which are typically overlooked by most programs, and we gave these kids an opportunity to apply themselves. And at the end of every class, I always enjoyed going in and talking to the kids because their eyes would light up, big smiles on their face, saying, you know what, I can do this, and I know that there's a good job out there for me waiting to use these skills. And that by far was the most rewarding aspect of the project.
Our students don't have a lot of vocational opportunities at our school, and this would take them over to the tech. They'd get some hands-on classes, welding, working with belts, pulleys, and drives, things like that, and that was a real nice fit for our students. It gives them credit both at the high school and college level. It shows them that they can do the work. Once you're on campus, I think you get more used to it, you get more comfortable, and you can see yourself going to the tech or a four-year college, and I think it helps you focus as far as what you want to do in your future.
The types of skills that we trained on were a direct result of what we heard from our local manufacturers and the local energy producers in our region. Over the past 2 years, we would talk to them and they would repeatedly tell us that they would need the same skill sets that people used to learn on the farms. Farmers that used to leave the farm and go to work in the factories or energy companies all knew how to fix things. They knew electronics, they knew how to weld, they knew mechanical systems. We took that information and translated it into current technologies and applied it into our certificates.
Before that, I didn't know what about welding or AutoCAD or the electricity stuff or the mechanical maintenance. I didn't know nothing about that. But then after that, I got a little better understanding about it. Who knows, I might get a welding job and I don't know the basics of welding, and then if I be an electrician, know the basics of electricity.
Well, it's gonna prepare me how college is gonna be, give me a general idea what I'm gonna be expecting when I'm gonna be taking my major. So, yeah, basically preparing me for college.
I took welding, basic electronics. I took AutoCAD, and I took mechanical maintenance. Was a class recently just finished. I learned a lot. I didn't know what AutoCAD was when I first entered the class, and when the teacher showed us like 3D designs and 2D designs, that kind of caught my eye. Like it was something I was interested in, so I learned it pretty quick, and it's not that hard to learn. And I did pretty good in the class. I was the only one that got an A.
And I remember the first time we handed out certificates in a classroom, there were some other students that weren't involved in this, and that when I handed them out, the other students started applauding. And that was just spontaneous, and I think that really makes a difference. I think it makes you feel good that you're over there taking classes, and I think it helps the other students say, hey, if I pay attention and do things right, I'll get to be these guys next year.